The 17th of August 2022, Top 5 Evening Headlines, 9th India-Thailand Joint Commission meeting held in Bangkok. Death anniversary of freedom fighter Madan Lal Dhingra, the 17th of August. Researchers develop 3D printed artificial cornea. Karnataka government to provide 2% reservation to sportspersons. MasterCard signs on 4 badminton players as brand ambassadors. 9th India-Thailand Joint Commission meeting held in Bangkok. The 9th India-Thailand Joint Commission meeting was held in Bangkok on the 17th of August 2022. The meeting was co-chaired by Deputy PM and Minister of Foreign Affairs of Thailand Don Pramudwinai, and Minister of External Affairs of India, Dr. S. Jayashankar. Both the countries are celebrating 75 years of establishment of diplomatic relations. Death anniversary of freedom fighter Madan Lal Dhingra, the 17th of August. The 17th of August marks the death anniversary of freedom fighter Madan Lal Dhingra. He was influenced by Shyamji Krishna Varma and V.D. Savarkar. On the 1st of July 1909, Dhingra shot dead the British police officer Curzon Willie in a public gathering. He was immediately arrested and sentenced to death. He was executed at Pentonville Prison on the 17th of August 1909. Researchers develop 3D printed artificial cornea. Researchers from Hyderabad have 3D printed an artificial cornea and transplanted it into a rabbit's eye. A team of clinicians and scientists from the L.V. Prasad Eye Institute, LVPEI, Hyderabad, IIT Hyderabad, and Center for Cellular and Molecular Biology, CCMB, collaborated to develop it. It was developed from the human donor corneal tissue which would have otherwise been discarded. Karnataka government to provide 2% reservation to sportspersons. Karnataka CM Basavaraj Bommai has announced that the government will provide 2% reservation to sportspersons in all state departments. Currently, the state provides reservation to sportspersons in the police and forest department on the lines of existing quota. He also felicitated 75 sportspersons who have been selected under the Amrit Krida Dittu scheme. MasterCard signs on 4 badminton players as brand ambassadors. Badminton players Lakshya Sen, Kidambi Srikanth, Satwik Saraj Rankareddy and Chirag Shakti will come on board as brand ambassadors of MasterCard in India. They all have been the winners at the Thomas Cup 2022 and Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games. This partnership is in line with the efforts of the Reserve Bank of India (RBI) and Digital India. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh unveils statue of Durgadas Rathore. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh unveiled a statue of renowned Marwari warrior Veer Durgadas Rathore in Jodhpur, Rajasthan in August 2022. It was unveiled on the occasion of his 385th birth anniversary. He was the Rathore Rajput general of Kingdom of Marwar. He single-handedly preserved the rule of the Rathore dynasty over Marwar after the death of Maharaja Jaswant Singh in the 17th century. Arvind Kejriwal launches Make India Number 1 mission. Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal on the 17th of August 2022 announced Make India Number 1 mission. It was launched at Delhi or Talkatoora Stadium. It will focus on health, education, agriculture, and employment. He will travel across the country as part of the mission to encourage people to join the initiative and achieve its objectives. Delhi High Court directs setting up of a 3-member committee. Delhi High Court has directed the setting up of a 3-member committee of administrators (COA) to take over the affairs of the Indian Olympic Association (IOA). The members of the COA will be assisted by Abhinav Bindra, Anju Bobby George, and Bombila Devi Laishram. The IOA is recognized by the International Olympic Committee as the National Olympic Committee for India. Airtel pays 8,312.4 crore rupees for 5G spectrum 2. Bharti Airtel has paid 8,312.4 crore rupees to the Department of Telecommunications. Towards dues for spectrum acquired in the recently concluded 5G auctions. With this, Airtel has paid 4 years of the 2022 spectrum dues upfront. Airtel picked up 19.867 GHz of spectrum across 900 MHz, 1800 MHz, 2100 MHz, 3300 MHz, and 26 GHz bands. Its total spending in the auction was 43,084 crore rupees. SBI files insolvency plea against Bajaj Hindustan Sugar. SBI has initiated insolvency proceedings in the National Company Law Tribunal (NCLT) against Bajaj Hindustan Sugar following the classification of the company's loans as non-performing asset (NPA) last month. The NPA tag was the result of a default on loans worth 4,814 crore rupees. The company owes bank 6,090.58 crore rupees, according to a rating report by CARE Ratings dated December 24, 2021. Know about Periyar River. Less than span style equals greater than Periyar River is also named as or quote lifeline of Kerala or quote less than span river in southern Kerala state. Less than span greater is 140 miles 225 kilometers long from the Shivagiri peaks of Sundaramala in Tamil Nadu. Less than Periyar Tiger Reserve, Periyar Lake, Mullapriyar Dam, and Idukkai Dam are some important locations on the bank of the river. Less than span greater than span style greater than Kerala or S hydroelectric power depends on the Idukkai Dam. Less than span greater than